Alright, howdy folks, welcome back. A couple more adjustments here. Okay, here we are at October 20th of 2022. Here's our loop playing, and we've had this strange looking CME come off the top up here, and I'm just going to scroll down and zoom in on this so we can take a closer look at this, because some weird activity going on in this CME here. Alright. I don't know if it's going to come through too clearly on my camera, but we're going to try anyway. So, as this thing erupts from the sun, I want you to watch how it comes up, erupts, stops, collapses, and then erupts again. So this thing just hit reverse, did a total 180, collapsed, and then goes up again. So watch that a couple more times real quick. Okay. And then as we back out here, I want to discuss something here. Hello folks, welcome. Thank you for dropping by. Okay, so this white circle right here represents the size of the sun. This red thing and the black thing are an occulter over the sun so it doesn't blind the camera. So the size of the sun is right here. Now usually when we have these filament eruptions that fall back down, you wouldn't even notice it compared to the size of this. It would be just barely the tip of my pointer here, where this is jumping way out there, turning around and coming back down. I believe we probably have one of these objects out here that's influencing this CME, because this CME does a 180, goes back down, collapses back down, but then erupts again. So it's not like a filament that erupted off the surface and then fell back down. We wouldn't even see it. It wouldn't even come out from behind this occulter. So whatever's going on here is something different. We're catching different things all the time now. And here we've got this, it looks like one of these objects. It's not really clear, but something pops out, back down, and rotates back up. Most of these CMEs all come out straight and continue on out of the front. You see the outer ring of it continued out, but the inner part of it comes back down, tries to erupt again. So that's some odd behavior, and especially coming off the top of the sun. This looks like it's coming off the top of the sun, not the backside or anything. And if you guys have been watching the sun closely for the last couple of years, it has a huge coronal hole at both the north and south poles of the sun. Both have a huge coronal hole on the north and south that haven't closed up for years. But this appears to be coming out of the top of the sun right there, going up, violently going up and back down, and then going back up again. So I'm going to move my pointer out of the way. We're going to zoom in a little bit more here so you guys can see exactly what we're talking about. And usually this kind of activity is really pronounced when you speed it up. So I'm going to speed it up here, and maybe my camera will capture this, but you can clearly see it goes way up here and collapses and comes back down, but then recovers. I've never seen a CME stop halfway out, stop, collapse back down, and then recover and come out some more. So to me, that's like a reverse CME. Something weird is going on there. This is not normal activity for our sun. I believe it's one of these objects that's out there or whatever is maybe went to go out and didn't have enough energy and dropped back down. That's what it appears to be. You know, I would like to see NASA or any of these solar specialists, you know, these astrophysicists, explain this activity, because it goes outside the laws of physics. I mean, this is not normal activity. I've been watching this instrument for years, and this is, again, one of these weird, retarded little CMEs. This one, it's weird. It totally does a 180, collapses back down, and then continues out. But I went through it frame by frame. It's pretty hard to see if there's an object in there, so let's real quick. We'll go through it frame by frame here. If I can get this to back out. Thank you. And we'll click off that. Then, as we scroll back down, bear with me for a second here. We'll pause it right about, scroll down. I'll zoom in because right here appears is our object, or possibly two of them. As we go forward, you can see that the instrument reacts to it, but then it goes back down. So we're going to backwards now. This object goes up and then comes back down in. So here we are at the very beginning. It's just emerging from the occulter. It comes up, does a 180, goes back down, and it appears something else maybe out and goes up here, and then this CME finishes continuing on out. So, it's not a major CME. It's not like it's coming our way or anything like that, but it is more of this odd behavior, just out of the normal behavior of the sun activity. And when I see this kind of stuff, I got to bring it to you because, I was told to watch the sun for signs in the sun. And when I see things that are outside the norm of the sun's activity, I take that as a sign. So I'm going to bring this stuff to you no matter what. When I see odd activity like this, I got to bring this to you. And if you guys have an explanation as for what's going on here, if you think you can tell me why a CME came out, stopped, did a 180, came back in, and then erupts again and comes out. Like I said, these filaments and stuff do reach out and collapse back down to the sun, but they would barely be away from this white line. It would not explode this far out and then collapse back down. So there's something bizarre going on here. And that was it for tonight, October 20th of 2022. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'll let it play for another second here while we got it at high speed. Hopefully it's capturing it. Maybe we'll pause here. Just one more time more to go through these frames as it erupts. Whoops, other way. And this is going backwards. So here we go. Boom, it comes up and then drops right there. Back up. No forward again. Goes up and drops back down behind the occulter. Okay. So that was it for tonight. Just had to bring that to you because it was another odd thing happening on their sun. So that's it for tonight. I love you all. God bless you all. I miss you all. And until my next video, bye.